Most small trades companies don't fail because they ran out of work. They fail because they got more work than their operation could handle, and nobody told them that was the problem. I've seen it happen from the inside, not as the owner, as the guy who had to make the owner's decisions actually work. And I want to talk about what that looks like, why it keeps happening, and what the fix actually is. Quick background so you know where I'm coming from. I've spent years in the trades, roofing, fencing, operations management, never the owner, always the person running the day-to-day, scheduling crews, managing material orders, estimating jobs, pulling permits, tracking KPIs. I hold a NASCLA certification, and I've sat inside operations doing a few million a year in revenue. I've watched good owners make bad operational decisions. I've watched bad markets expose companies with no systems. And I've had to clean up the mess either way. That's the lens I'm coming from. Not, here's how I build a $10 million company. More like, here's what I watched go wrong, and here's what actually fixed it. So here's the pattern I've watched play out more than once. A small trades company gets traction. The owner is good at the work. Word spreads, the phone starts ringing. Revenue is climbing, things feel good. So they do what seems logical. They hire. Maybe it's a second crew, maybe it's a salesperson, maybe it's a project manager to take some weight off. For a little while it works. Volume goes up. The owner feels like they're finally building something. Then the cracks show up. The job gets done wrong, a callback comes in, a customer calls angry, and the owner doesn't even know which crew was out there or what they were supposed to do. Materials get over-ordered on one job, under-ordered on another. The schedule is in somebody's head or a text thread. No one's sure who's responsible for what. And now the owner, who got into this to build something, is working more hours than ever, making less margin than when it was just them and one crew. Sound familiar? Here's the thing nobody says out loud. The growth didn't cause the problem. The growth just revealed that the foundation was never there. You can't add people to a process that doesn't exist and expect a better result. You just get more chaos faster. So what's actually missing? In my experience, it usually comes down to three things. First, no install standard. Every crew is doing the job their way, which means quality is inconsistent, callbacks are unpredictable, and training a new hire is basically, watch what we do and figure it out. Second, no real job costing. The estimate gets built on gut feel or a price per foot number that has been updated in 2 years. Nobody's tracking actual labor hours against projected hours. Nobody knows if the job made money until it's too late to do anything about it. Third, no defined roles. Who owns the schedule? Who approves a change order? Who handles a customer complaint? In a lot of small shops, the answer is whoever picks up the phone, which usually means the owner, which means the owner never gets out of the weeds. These aren't personality problems. They're not about finding better employees or working harder. They're structural, and structural problems require structural solutions. That's what this channel is about. Not overnight growth hacks, not I scaled to 7-figure stories, just the framework, the actual operational foundation that a small trades company needs before adding headcount makes sense. We're going to cover install standards, job costing, scheduling systems, estimating, KPIs that actually matter. All of it from the operator's seat, not the owner's podium. Next video, I'm going to walk through the first thing you should build before you hire your next person. It's probably not what you think. If this is useful to you, whether you're a crew lead thinking about starting your own thing, a GM trying to bring some order to the chaos, or an owner who recognizes the pattern I just described, subscribe and come back. That's it. See you in the next one.